First story tonight comes from the one and only Liam Lashmize Harris. Liam, take it away, Daddy. Oh.
All right, folks, we're going to guess the news. And can you guess the age, sex, and region and which exotic animal in question of this psychotic story? A while back, a foster parent had been taken into custody for allegedly attempting to trade a full human child in exchange for an exotic pet that they needed for their exotic pet collection. The parent, up until this point, had fostered more than 200 children, which is obviously horrifying.
Wow.
They got caught because a witness came forward because they were being asked to middleman this crazy exchange. The foster parent asked them if they could take the child to another state and bring the child down and come back with the exotic pet. And that's how they got caught. So,
Man.
this one is pretty crazy. That's all the details I can give you.
Wow.
So, I'm going to open the floor. Guys, I'll give you a hint. The conditions were found to be absolutely horrible, and the house was overcrowded with animals.
Oh.
So, what we need from you guys is sex. We're talking about a foster parent. Is this a male or female? Age. How old? You kind of have an idea. Foster parent is at least you're thinking older than, a certain age. You need to know what they traded the human child for, what animal, and, the region of the country.
Man. I mean,
The
can I just say,
region of the United States.
Region of the United States, sir.
okay, thank you. Can I just say this, guys? I do know about this story because this is the precursor to the movie We Bought a Zoo. So that's how, there you go. Kind of spoiler alert. I'll talk about Matt Damon here. But either way, no, I'm just kidding. By the way, I have no clue.
You want to build a zoo, you're going to need at least 200 kids to trade, right? I mean,
right.
You figure six kids for an elephant sounds like a fair deal.
Sure. What would you? Yeah. What is the going rate of a Bengal tiger? Like it's got to be 4 kids minimum.
I mean, I think whatever they can eat in a day has got to be where you start figuring that out. Okay, Maddie, we got some real questions.
We got some talking to do. Hold on, Liam. First thing, can I ask any cars mentioned in this? Any types of cars? Any types of vehicles?
I do not see any vehicles in question.
Okay, that's fine.
Not in this
just want to know if they said Corolla, because if it's a Corolla, as we know, dead giveaway.
I was wondering if they said fan boat. When I was looking for the region, like maybe that would help. But
Daddy.
All right.
Been a huge
so Maddie, couple things.
Vern, talk. No. I just want to say this. I just want to say this, if I can. Right? It was someone asking a friend to take the kid and drop them off. Can I just say, there's no way a woman would do this for a guy, but any guy in the world would be like, oh yeah, drop off a kid for a fucking lizard? I do this in maybe with the 1 in a million chance to bang you. Yeah. Give me the kid. Right, like that's my thought. That's what I'm throwing around. Just saying, like maybe it's a female. That's my reasoning. Talk to me.
The neighbor, the person who was asked to do literally all of the hard illegal work,
literally
driving,
they take on
the kid.
all of the risk. Yeah, you're taking on 100% of the risk.
Also, the kid's missing, doesn't come, and like if they don't get the animal, say, oh, someone kidnapped my kid. Boom. Big trouble.
Here's what I was looking at. And just very basic brass tacks. There's no way they let a dude foster 200 kids. So I think you're right. I think this is a woman. And I think only a woman would have the balls to be like, I think my neighbor kind of digs me. Hey, give me a favor. Can you drive this kid across state lines and then just come back with a, whatever?
Okay.
So I think the sex of the offender is female. Now Liam has something he wants to add.
No, it sounds like you guys have that part pretty much worked out. So we won't.
Don't give it away, you jabron.
Why? There's still so much left to get.
I mean, just don't save it for the end.
Okay. You can cut that, but there's no way in the world that they're letting a dude foster 200 kids.
Like, I would agree.
Right off the jump,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Our logic is sound as far as like, dude, no way a dude gets 200 kids, or at least. Yeah, I would say if there was a dude fostering children, they would definitely cut him off at 20. Be like, whoa, this is too much. But
the FBI would be living in the house next door, just waiting.
Right.
200 is a lot. I don't even know how you get to 200. Because they got to all get to 18, right? So how do you even get to 200?
No, not necessarily. A lot of times you can be like a foster. Them. No, well, in this instance, animals. But you could. There are people who will foster kids for 2 to 3 months before they find like a permanent home. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so they have.
You could also say the kid ran away. You know, but be like, I had him here. He just left. I don't know. Then what are you gonna do?
Now I have all these exotic, and that's the craziest thing. Now I have all these exotic animals.
Imagine too if you had a kid there that they're like, imagine if there was a menu, right? And they're like, look, I have a pretty sweet cobra. Looks like you got a nice couple here. I'll take this. And there was one kid that just never got picked, right? And had been there for a while. And it's just like, yeah, I don't know where they go, but we always come back with a new sheep or something. Like, what's going on here? You know, like who is that kid?
This story is absurd.
I mean, sounds like a woman. Bern, let's talk location here. Okay, let's talk location. I mean, top of the list is always Florida, right? Like that's got to be top of the chats. It's got to be top of the chats.
Top of the list is Florida, or like in the general southeastern region of the United States.
Where was Tiger King at?
Was it Tennessee or Kentucky?
I see.
I don't know for sure. Tennessee, Kentucky, Kansas. It was somewhere right in the middle. Like he had like his little thing. But here's the thing. You don't live in Minnesota, right?
Oklahoma. Because Tiger King was Oklahoma.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
So you got to have a fair climate if you're trading for anything exotic, because you're not living in Green Bay. Like snakes can't live there. Big cats don't live there. Like monkeys can't live there. So like this crocodiles, the sexy exotic things,
will be limited for
they have to be in like the southern United States. Like even if you want to draw a line from like Arizona to Georgia, they have to be somewhere like kind of around in there. I guess, I mean, what animal is so cool that you would be willing to trade a kid for it though? And so I go right to snake people are really into snakes, but I go snakes are big cats. Like it's either like a boat, like an anaconda or a python or like some kind of cat. And I feel like the southeastern United States is probably the best general area to draw around of where both of those kind of creatures could live.
We're talking Florida, Louisiana, Georgia, Mississippi, Alabama, Arkansas. I can see Arkansas. Maybe Arkansas.
Maybe that little bit of Gulfy Texas. You know what I mean? Right. But like right around there.
All right, so let's just do our region is we have female, we have southeastern United States. We'll put Florida top of the list just because. Come on.
Well, if you're gonna get southeastern United States, you might as well put Florida at the top.
Right. So and then we need the animal.
Age of the woman and animal. Age of the person.
If she's had 200, right? Let's just call it an even 55, right? Say she started this in her 30s. That's 25 years. You know,
let's
55 to 60.
Let's go between 50 and 60.
50 and 60.
Somewhere between 50 and 60.
All right, so we got female for sure. We have southeastern United States, emphasis on Florida, and then we're looking between 50s and 60s. And then what are we thinking for exotic animal?
It's a cat or a snake. I feel like
I'm thinking it's a cat. But also, I do know this. Well, here's the other switcheroo, Bern. Right, is that in Florida, what if they're selling to Florida because they have the invasive species of the snakes, right? And they're trying to sell the snakes out of Florida and giving a kid to Florida from Arkansas or Oklahoma or something like that.
God. Listen, it's possible, but I think the more I think about this, I think we're looking more like snake than cat, because this person asked the other person to drop off the child and then bring the other animal back in their car.
So it's got to be somewhat close. Yeah.
Well, you're not putting a tiger in the fucking back
But
of
they
your
are
F-150.
crossing state lines. They did say you're crossing state lines.
But I'm just saying, where do you fit? If it's a cat,
Fuck,
right?
yeah.
If it's a cat,
your neighbor
to
just doesn't have
with the tiger in the back?
thing. Yeah, yeah.
Like
no,
your
no
neighbor
has a car that has the cat cage. Yeah.
But if they have a nice
I'm with
Subaru,
you. Yeah.
you're like,
Let's say snake.
go get my weird snake and stick it in your trunk.
Maybe bird, snake or bird.
Maybe
a bird.
Shit.
Maybe a bird, because you can put a bird in a cage, throw it in the truck, Daddy.
I'll give you a hint. I've never seen this type of cage for sale in a pet store.
Oh, Daddy. Are we talking fish? We talking fish now, Daddy?
I've never seen it in a pet store. Like, I've never seen this enclosure in a pet store, put it that way. And I was just at a pet store getting
birds have cages.
I will
cages.
not go to a pet store because I will not own a pet. And I told my daughter, she's 5 years old, if she brings home a dog, I will drown it in front of her.
What?
That's my theory. We're not having pets in this house, Daddy. Oh,
yeah, every time
dogs.
Every time Maddie says that, the ratings go sky high.
Yeah.
I forget what point. Oh yeah, we had God, what was her name?
It's come up. It's come up before. It's come up a
York
couple times
almost left the show when I said that.
Cool.
Shout out to her. She's quite a good-looking dime. Liam, right up your alley. If I know your type, like I think I do.
Daddy,
mega cannons.
You know it, Daddy.
Maddie, that hint from Liam though. Never seen this kind of cage in a pet store. I've seen bird cages. I've seen snake cages.
Has he seen a snake?
I've seen what
turtle? Is it a turtle? Oh,
like some kind of venomous lizard? Is it a here's the weird.
Is it a turtle?
Let's throw cats away. Cats are out.
See ya, cats.
See ya, cats.
See ya. Get that pussy out of here.
Now we're talking about fish bird aquatic. We're talking about
I think it's a turtle,
things.
Daddy. I think it's a fucking turtle.
But what kind of turtle's worth a kid? Oh, wait, like a great old big old
a big old fucking tortie, Daddy.
Throw them in the back. Throw them in the back of your F-150.
Like, also,
put a tarp on
what pets live a long time? Fucking torties.
Worth a kid? Let's go turtle.
One kid, one turtle, even trade. We're going female. We're going southeastern United States, possibly from Florida. That was my thing. Then we're going turtle, and we're going in their 60s.
50 to 60.
Hit us with the business, Daddy. Hit us with the business.
All right. So we're talking about a woman. You guys nailed that pretty quickly. Okay. She lives in Winfield, Missouri.
Ooh.
All right. We're pushing it. We're pushing it there. That's more sensible.
She is 70 years old.
Oh, wow.
Pulling this insanity. Okay. Yeah. And she traded for, and I have never seen a cage for this animal. Traded him straight up for a monkey. Traded the kid straight up for a monkey.
Now, obviously, because of the way laws work in the United States, we don't know how old the kid was, right?
No.
But we could probably assume that the monkey would have been more valuable to a 70-year-old than like a 6-year-old, right? And the monkey can do stuff for you. You can go grab your shit. You can talk to him a little bit.
Man.
A monkey. Traded a human child for a monkey. So she was not able to obtain the monkey, but she did manage to land herself a $250,000 cash bond.
I mean, you're trafficking in children, right? Like,
so
yeah, Liam, maybe that's chump change.
Couple details, right? So you said that eventually, then after that this exposes the woman as like a bad foster mom. They go to the house. They find all kinds of find a menagerie of animals that are probably not living in their proper habitats or being taken care of.
Yeah,
did we get any results on other animals at the house?
Yeah, once you get to that, it just says that it was overrun with animals and like terrible health condition for particularly heinous and just the report was particularly heinous and disturbing to read. So they didn't throw a lot of.
shizzle.
So it takes a very dark turn once this lady gets caught.
Yeah.
And she said, who knows, this kind of neglect have been going on for what seems to be at least a decade. It gets pretty sad pretty quick.
Well, they don't let you start fostering kids at 60, right? So if she's had over 200, she's probably been fostering kids.
She's been at it for quite some time.
30 years, 25, 30, 35 years. Like, they don't just let 60-year-olds foster kids. If you're a 60-year-old and you fostered 100 kids, they might be like, okay, yeah, sure, you know what you're doing. But like, you don't break into the game at 58 as a foster.
They didn't name anybody, but numerous victims after that point have come forward, like previous foster kids and stuff.
Whoa.
So she's gonna get nailed.
Yeah.
250's tip of the iceberg, probably. Right.
Yeah.
For what she's looking at.
She's done for. She's gonna die in jail.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Does she get to bring the monkey?
I think that ship has sailed.
Yeah.
Wow. Nice, dude. Liam, that was a great story. Really good stuff. I really love too how we really, I mean, we were just digging on trying to find that.
I'm gonna be honest, I was very excited that I had, like, so we always do, you guess the name, the age, the region.
Yeah.
I was very excited that we had an animal we could guess this time too.
No, same.
Yeah. Yeah. I love that. That was
whole
great.
different wrinkle.